Hey guys, Unfrequented World, out with Stan today. We are back at the 1920s fishing lodge. We're on the old road and we're going to try to find the site of the 1880s farm that's back here. Last time we didn't actually find the farm, and there's an old tradeway down to the river. We want to find that and see if we can detect that as well. So let's see what we can find. For those of you that watched the first video, we're back at the hydro pole and the first clearing where there was an old house or something. And we don't know, we're gonna try to find, this can't be the only pole out here. They had to have come from one direction or another. We're not sure where though. So if we keep going down here, we should eventually hit some fields and the old farm. We didn't go far enough last time, so. Okay, so this is the old road right here. Stan's going that way. He's looking for the pit. I don't know why. And this is the way I think we got to go to get to the old farm. Yeah, I think I'm going the right way here because look at all the rock that's piled here. This is definitely an old road. Yeah, so just off the road here, here's an old bottle. It's not that old, screw top. Okay, I must be close. Found a bit of a creek here. And looks like some stacked stone right there, and you can see some metal. Metal there, there. Buckets and stuff here, and I see some bottles. Ah, here we go. Another old dump right in the creek. So I don't know what this is. Something flowery. Some old plate stuff here, and the little tiny bottles. This one says Davis. And this one has writing on it too. M-I-S-T-O-L, Mistol. Stan's old, he'll probably know what that is. I can hear him crashing through the bush. I yelled for him there.
Maybe. Look at this shit everywhere. Look at it. Look at.
Do you know what Mistol is?
It's just on the...
So we got some suspender stuff here. That's definitely farm related. And this is an old bottom to a bottle I just pulled out of here. It says, "This bottle made in Italy." So I don't know how old that would be. What do you figure, turn of the century?
I'd say.
So there are bottles in here that are pretty old, like 1800s. They're not screw top. These would have a glass stopper in them probably.
This slope is full. There's a old Eno or something.
But there's stuff that goes right into the 60s as well, so we've got a newer dump on an old one, I think. So I was just digging away in the bottle dump here and took my glove off to run the camera and reached down to grab a bottle. So always wear your gloves, guys, when you're digging for bottles. Okay, so we're close. The next step is to find the foundation for the house, I guess, and go from there. So if we follow this stream here, this looks like an old road right here, and the stream has just eroded away part of the road. Well, I'm going the right way. That's a Stan Squatch print. I come out of the bush, I see Stan standing here beside me. I pull out the phone to see if we can find where the proper trail is, and he doesn't say anything to me, and I look over behind me. That looks like the house clearing right there. That brown patch is the field we were looking for, so that's the field right there. Yeah, this place is just polluted with signals, so let's get started. Well, first hole ringing up solid 19. Not sure what it is. Lid off of something. The old teapot?
Right out in the middle of the bush. Nice old one. Wide spout. A little rusty on one side, but
Nice.
cool.
Well, I don't know what happened to that, but it's just a home for spiders now. Something with a fancy rim on it. I don't know if that could be part of a light or something, base of a lamp or something.
Goes old tools. Nice old adjustable there. Have to clean that up a bit.
Score. Buffalo, New York, USA, and it says Westcott. But there's no date on here. Pretty thick in here, eh, buddy? Full of burrs. Oh, you're going to be a mess tonight. 1880s roach clip, did you say?
No.
Oh, suspender
Not
clip.
quite. Nice one, buddy. Good.
Make sure you reach into the right. Make sure you reach into the right pocket there, eh? Are you?
Look. Yeah. Okay. There. Look. See? That's fancy.
Nice.
Suspender. He was sitting here working on his tractor. Coins falling out of his pockets. Losing his pants.
You got it all figured
I
out.
got it all figured. I've done it. Back here, that's.
I told Stan, alternative B, that could be some kind of garter clip. You're gonna have to write a whole new story for that. I walked away and left the big tree and then realized Stan was only 15 feet away. I had to come running back. I didn't do around the big tree. So that is another one of those great big huge pines. That is a big tree. Look at this right under the big tree. 23, 26. Right under the big old tree. Well, so mine is a piece of iron. I don't know what it is, some kind of bar, and it's caught up in the roots of the old tree here. Okay, I kind of missed that. I brushed the stuff away here. It's an old file, and it's stuck right in that root. So more tools. I got it. Okay, I got an old vehicle plate here from under the big tree. This is what was giving me the high signal. It was on its edge. And it says caution. And then it goes on to say that the maximum allowable gross weight 4,400, cab, body, driver, and payload. And at the bottom it says General Motors Canada, but there's no date on here. There is a number 2285. So no idea how old that is. Stan's going to take it home and see if he can research it. Well, that is a handle off of an old car, I think. I'm just making my way through the bush along the side of the clearing. So the clearing is up there. Stan's still working up there in the clearing, and I'm just kind of moving around here. The bush is fairly open, so. Hey, what do you got? Really? You're going to chew that? Okay, you can have it. You found it.
There's the hole where the handle would have gone in.
Yeah.
The head has certainly been well used, and the blade part not so much. I don't know what you would call that.
That's
kind
a
of
sledge of some kind.
little axe, hatchet, hammer combo.
It's a sledge, a little sledge. Well, there's an old logging ring. McDonald's natural flavor. 40. There's a 40 something on the bottom there. This one actually says McDonald's and Sons, North Bay. Some old tools here, a rasp and a handle off of something, probably 40s again. So I'm just back here in the creek looking for bottles and junk and stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this little creek. And I heard Stan yelling from, I don't know, 400 yards away down there something. I think he said he's got a stone wall. I'm not sure. I'll go take a look. So there's a bit of a stone wall here. You can see it running right here. So here's the road. I figured it out. So that stone wall is just the edge of the road. You can see the road is plain as day right here.
Kinda is, eh?
It is. It's a road. I can just tell just by the look right there.
Men were working here.
Here we go, an old crosscut saw.
Oh yeah, here's the road. This is the fucking road. Here's behind it.
Now he's off down the road, exploring. Well, there's another old hydro pole here. This one's been rotted and cut down, but so I don't know, this is probably a 30s or 40s logging road is what I'm gonna guess. On Google Maps on the phone, you can see the blue dot in the middle, that's us. And if you look in front and behind us, there's a green line. That's the old logging road that we're following. And here you can see the old road ends at the river. So they probably would have brought the logs down here and then put them in the river and taken them out to the lake. End of the road.
End of the road. But they had power out here. See the guide wire thing up there?
Almost does look like a cellar hole right here, but I swept through it there once, but there was nothing.
Nothing? See the guy thing for the post?
Oh yeah, right there. Back at my big old tree. Time for lunch. Enough of that walking stuff. How come you're gone all morning and you seem to know when it's lunchtime? And you're right back here. You got a sixth sense, dog. Yeah, you got some kind of abilities there. Thing of beauty. All right, we're almost out of time for the day, so we're making our way back to the 1920s lodge, and we're going to do around there just for 40 minutes or something. I might even go under the deck on that one building that I showed you guys before. There's some cracks there. Who knows what kind of coinage or whatever would have fell through there. So let's go play at the 1920s fishing lodge. So here we are back at the fishing lodge, and we're going to give it an hour's go and see if we can turn up some old coins or fishing memorabilia. Who knows? Look at these old shacks. They're just absolutely amazing. All original. And I am going to detect around here, but as we said in the last video, you're going to have to find something just laying on top because it's all stone and you can't really dig down. So, but man, this place has history. Okay, so this is actually a bottle dump. I looked over on this rock here and you can see the property owner has dug a few. Left them here. Now those are old. Pepsi. I don't even know what this little guy is. Look at this. We got labels on some of them. You gonna make it?
Yeah, oh yeah. Of course I'm gonna make it.
He's huffing and puffing. Look at.
So where's he digging?
All over, right under our feet right here. There's bits of bottles sticking up all over. Look, there's one there, one there. So here's an old milk bottle, 1930s. That's a good one. But a lot of this stuff is 50s and 60s. Now that's funny. Look at this, guys. Growing right out of the bottom of a big old birch tree here, we've got a bottle. It's right inside the tree. Now that's cool. Stan's got a bit of a history lesson for us here. What is that, Stan?
fighting fires. That was a fire extinguisher. You throw this glass ball of fire retardant liquid at the fire, it breaks, helps put the fire out. That's cool.
I've never heard of that.
Just Google it.
That seems ridiculous that you would carry these glass balls of fire.
Well, no, that's like a fire extinguisher, like around the camp, like
Oh.
for small fires. Splash. Google it online. They have them. That's totally cool. See?
You learn something new every
I
day.
don't want to drop this, so I'm putting it back.
Well, Stan's sitting on the porch up there like an old guy. He's worn out. And I just found this and he said, "Oh, that's a draining experience." So on that hilarious note, Stan, we'll call it a day, I guess. Well, guys, that's it. That was another full day of detecting. A lot of cool bush stuff, but no coins, no treasure. So in the next one, I'm going to try to find somewhere that we can go and get some actual real treasure. Thanks for watching.